Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you well. Today I record this video for students in the last year in secondary school. Before I start, this is my channel, Education and Knowledge channel. If you like my videos, I hope you subscribe and knock the bell and make like. First of all, we have to talk about what is called Cambridge IGCSE, Mathematics Core and Extended. Okay, what is the meaning of IGCSE? As you see here, IGCSE stands for International General Certificate for Secondary Education. Of course, it's used in the British curriculums. Now, what is the difference between the IGCSE 058 for core and math and extended math? You know we have two parts, core math and extended math. Now the difference, basically core math is the basic course of IGCSE math, but the extended is the depth, which is more complicated and depth, and it gets a little bit more complex and teaches some new aspects of the course. The core math does not teach when you take the extended math. You also learn the core math syllabus. The extended math exam tests you on everything in the core and extended syllabus. The main difference is that if you choose to take core math, the maximum grade you can get is what here is a C. So you can C, D, E, F, and so on. Now, because the exam it's easier than and it's less tricky. However, when you take the extended math, you maximum grade you can take it's S star or A plus, which is you can take A, B, C, and D. Okay, let's go to see our new assessment cover from 2020. As you can see here is the candidate name, the center numbers you write here, and the candidate numbers you have it. Below, this is the paper of number 3. Paper 3 for the core, not the extended. So we have paper 1, paper 3, paper 5, the odd numbers for the core, and paper 2, paper 4, paper 6 is the even numbers for the extended. Okay, you have must answer all the questions here. You will need a geometric instrument. You can see this the examination from 2020. It needs 2 hours. Below, as you see, below you can see here the instruction. We have to follow it, and the information that you have to know about the marks and the number of the questions and everything about this one. Now we have to start about these questions in 2020 part paper 3. The diagram shows 5 numbers cards. You can see 1, 2, 6, 7, and 8. Put 2 cards side by side, okay, by side to show a 2-digit number that is a multiple of 7. You know that the multiples of 7 is start with 7, 14, 21. So every time we multiply, we add 7. So if he need the multiple of 7, as you can see, I can put here what? 21. So the multiple of 7, you can put here 21, 2 and 1. This is the 2 cards. Number 2 here, they ask you 2-digit square numbers. 2-digit square numbers. I know how to square numbers start with 1, then 4, then 9, then 16. So I can choose 16 here. I can choose 16 because you have 1 and 6 is 16. And even you can choose 81, not just 16. You can choose 81 because it's the square of 9. 2-digit cube numbers. Cube numbers, you can see that it has by 3 times 2 numbers. You can see 2 times 2, 1 times 1 times 1 is 1, 2 times 2 times 2 is 8 here. 3 times 3 times 3 is 27. So I can just choose 27 here because it's the cube of 3. Now two digit prime number, that the prime number, it has two products, the same number and the one. I can choose here 17 because it's a prime number here. So this is the answer. Now if you go to the next slide, insert one pair of bracket into that statement to make it correct. Okay, as you see here, I have 7 times 5 minus 2 plus 3, all of this, the answer is equal to 42. So here I have to 7. 7 times what gave me 7 is 42. It's easy. It's 7 times 6. Okay, how can I make 6 here? You see, if I put the brackets here, I have to use the order of operation, which start with the parentheses first. This is the order of brackets. I start with the parentheses or brackets. Then I go to the exponent. Then I go to multiply or divide because I have the same strong. The last thing I can go with add or subtract, but you have to know that add and subtract has the same power, but the left one is more power. So here I get a mistake. I'm so sorry. So I have to put here add and subtract. So it's called BIMDAS or BIDMAS. Now as you see, I have to start, I have here subtraction, and I have to start with the brackets before the multiply. So inside the brackets I have subtract and I have add. So I know that the subtract is more strong because it's on the left. So 5 minus 2, it's equal to 3. Now we have to 3 plus 3 is equal to what? Is equal to 6. So I can do like this. 7 times 6 is 42. Now I have to write 60 as a product of the prime factors. You know the prime factors, it's easy that you can make the ladder method for make it. You can do it like this. Here you can start divide by 2, it's equal to 30. Then you can divide by 2 again, it's equal to, so that the 2 is a prime number, it's equal to 15. Then you can multiply by 2, it can't be because 5 it's odd, so you have to divide by 3, which is equal to 5. The last thing, you know that 5 is a prime number, I have to divide by 5 to give 1. So here, as you know, 60 as the product of prime numbers, that means is equal to 2 times 2 times 3 times 5. This is the answer. Now let's go to find the lowest common multiple of 36 and 60. Also, I can use the ladder method here. It's very easy for all of you. I can make 36 and I can make 60. First of all, I have to divide by the common factor of them. You don't need to choose the primes. You can divide by the common factor directly, which is 6. You can divide by 6, it's equal to 6, and here is equal to 10. Then you can divide here by 2. This is equal to 3, and this is equal to 5. Now there is no any common factor between 3 and 5, so you have to divide by each one alone. If I divide by 3, so 3 divided 3 is 1, and 5 can't be divided by 3. I put it here with circle because it can't be divided. Then now the last thing I have to divide by what? I have to divide by 5, the last one. So this is 1, I put it below. Now 5 divided 5 is equal to what? It's equal to 1. Now what is the least common multiple? As you see here, the LCM, I have to multiply all the numbers here. I have to multiply 6 by 2 by 3 by 5. The best thing that you can multiply 2 times 5 is 10. 10 times 3 is 30. 30 times 6 is 180. So the answer, the least common multiple for 36 and 60 is 180. The last question here, find the value of the cubic root of 0.729. I can write this cubic root in different way. I can make it like this. 0.729, sorry, is equal to the cubic root. I have to make it as a fraction, 729 over 1000. Then I split the cubic root to the numerator and to the denominator. So the cubic root of 729 over cubic root of 1000. We know that the cubic root of 1000 is equal to what? It's equal to 10, because 10 times 10 times 10 is equal to 1000. Now let us find the cubic root of 720. I can make it as a leader method. I put 729 here. I start divide. I can divide by 2. I have to divide by 3, because if you add 7 plus 2 is 9. 9 plus 9 is 18. Can be divided by 3. Okay, how can I divide? I start by 7. 7 divided by 3, it's 2, and the remainder is 1. I put the remainder here. You can put the remainder here next to the 7. It's become 12. 12 divided by 3, it's equal to 4. There is no remainder, because 4 times 3 is 12. Then 9 divided by 3 is equal to 3 without remainder. Now I add the numbers here. 3 plus 4 is 7, plus 2 is 9, so it can be divided by what? By 3 again. So I take 2 divided by 3, it can be, I take 20. 4 divided by 8, you know, divide by 3 is 8, then 3 divided 3 is 1. I can continue here. Divide by 3, 8 divided by 3, it's equal to 2, and the remainder is 2. I put the remainder to the next. It's become 21. 21 divided by 3 is equal to 7. I can continue here again. 27 divided by 3, it's equal to 9. Now again, 9 divided by 3 is equal to 3. Then 3 divided by 3 is equal to 1. So I finished now. Now how can I find the answer here? From each 3 numbers, because it's a cube, I take each same numbers, I take one of them because it's a cube. Now here I have a 3 also, I take it's 3. Then I multiply these numbers together. So 3 times 3 is equal to what? 3 times 3 is equal to 9. So here 3 times 3 is equal to 9. Now, so I put the answer is 9 over 10. This means 9 over 10 is the sum of 0.9. So the answer, the cubic root of 0.729 is 0.9. Thank you for your attention. I hope you understand.